Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Week 6, Game 2, Prism 8-Bit League. I'm excited. I'm a little tired. I ate, and my energy dropped off, but we're going to get into it. Once again, we're going to show up the scenarios here. Havana will clinch with a win versus New York, and they need, or Steinhatchee loses, Havana loses, and Arcadia loses. Obviously, Lincoln, very similar, but they need to win, and that needs to happen. And Chicago clinch with a win versus Arcadia. We went over that last time. We're going to switch to rosters. Sentinels, obviously. You've got Doggo as your main guy in all major categories. JT leads in demos. And your major guy on the Freakz is going to be Andy. He's been having a kick-ass season. Pardon my French. Yeah, should be a pretty good game. Number three versus number 5. Should be a pretty solid game. I'm excited. I'm gonna send codes, and hopefully we'll get underway here shortly. I've been DM'd from Doggo. Crap. It's fine. Everything is A-okay. Gotta make sure I save those games, unfortunately. Alright. Bang. And bang. All right. We should be good to go here. Oh, dude. I'm so full. Curl up in a ball, fall asleep. Do we think Sentinels drop game 1? I don't think I've seen them win game 1 all season. Maybe once. I think they swept one person. One team. We do have Freakz in. Waiting for Sense. Sentinel sweep. Man, they just don't like doing that. They almost never win game 1. I think they had one sweep against like Steinhatchee or something. But we do have everyone in. As people start to join here. And we get underway for game 1. Should be an interesting game. JT's going to take this off his backboard. Trying to get this one forward. Can't find that touch. Huntu up to Jam. That one off the backboard again. Now Doggo takes possession. 50 with Andy. Huntu looking shot. JT able to get there. Wasn't on target, but able to find it clear to his corner. This ball's high. Jam just keeping it in. Doggo trying to get this ball out, but Huntu with a decent pinch back into the corner. Kilo low beam does get one back into that corner, but gets demoed by Andy. Now Jam, unable to get that ball mid. Huntu's going to try this time. As Andy 50s with Kilo. This ball high in front of Sense net. Jam able to get that one towards Huntu. That ball's high again. Kilo no bean. Here comes Andy. That one's on target, but Kilo finds a save. Now Sense trying to break out. Does get it down into the Freakz half. That ball just a little bit wide from Doggo. Couldn't quite find the angle. As Jam trying to get this one back into the offensive zone. But that's Kilo down to Doggo. Doggo on target. Oh, just kidding. It's off the post. And now the Freakz are just going to score the wide open counterattack. Doggo, little bouncer, but that one's off the post. JT unable to find a touch, and that's a wide open net. The Freakz going to strike first here. Like I said earlier, as that one from Doggo, the dunk straight into the net, did not take long for the Sens to even the game. Freakz definitely have held more pressure so far. We'll see if that's a continuing theme. As JT takes it midfield, that's a good flick, but Andy there for the save. As Kilo pops it all the way across. Doggo not able to catch up to it. Huntu playing it forward. Andy looking redirect, but JT gets a 50, but that's a wide open net. Can JT looking for the pass to Kilo, but it's behind him, as that's a dunk from Andy. JT able to get it past one, able to get it past two. Huntu last back, does find one to the side, but here comes Doggo. That one's post again, as Andy can't quite get it all the way over Kilo, and Huntu's going to push it forward. JT collects, does find a touch out mid. Kilo jumps, does find one over. Now JT goes. That one's on target, but Andy able to find the save. His Jam trying to break out, but Doggo keeping the pressure. Another 50 comes through. That one's popped high. Two go for the Freakz. As Jam stays on and finds a 50 on JT, but gets deleted by Kilo. Finally, the camera switches as JT finds a 50 on Jam. Huntu finds a 50 on Kilo. That one's just a little bit wide. Huntu accredited with the save there, as Jam's trying to get this one out. Popped high. Kilo finds one forward. Just a little bit high, and an awkward bounce off the crossbar as Andy scrambles back, able to push it into the corner. Now Jam 50s with Doggo. That ball's coming back mid. Huntu does find one forward. Jam able to get that skim, but JT back in time. Ball's on target once again. Jam a little bit awkward, but Andy there, able to find a little pinch out as he plays it across. JT lurks, plays it high into the corner. Jam awkward. Now in front of the Freakz net, Andy can't find the read. Oh my goodness. As now the Freakz are on their back foot. Here comes a shot from Doggo, saved by Jam as Andy's trying to break out, but a 50. As Huntu finds a great 50 on JT. Kilo's going to be first on. Now off his backboard. One touch out. No reset. As Jam pops high. Doggo 50 on Andy. Andy gets one more touch. Huntu jumps. Dunk on JT. Now Freakz looking to capitalize as Doggo trying to clear his zone. Does get it past one up to Kilo. Kilo reset. Kilo looking shot but can't find it. This is weird. It's weird. Because it's like both teams are playing good defense, but the shots aren't great either. It's weird. It's Kilo now. That one's down to Jam in front of his own net. Doggo a little awkward here. Does get a pop out. Huntu to Jam. Jam touch forward. Jam touch mid. But JT able to find a save. It's now Huntu. It's a pop mid. Andy's trying to get there. Does get it around Doggo, but Kilo able to push it into the offensive zone. Jam turns, does beat. Doggo last back full boost. Does play it down, but Huntu's there. Now Andy's stuck in an awkward spot. One-on-one with Doggo. Doggo leaves that one for JT, and it's off the post. Oh my god. What the heck is going on, dude? Oh, as that ball's on target. Kilo unable to find the shot. Now JT high off the backboard again. That one's to Kilo. Kilo down. And we have OT in game one. Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. But now Doggo trying to push that to the corner. Kilo's going to get a touch back. Now Andy's looking offensive. As JT trying to get this out, but Huntu's lurking. Doggo able to beat one. Andy now on it. That's a shot. A little weak, but Kilo able to get the save. No, Kilo trying to get this touchdown to Doggo. Doggo, that's wide. No, Andy beats JT. Can't get it quite past Kilo, but now it does. Huntu trying to look backboard, but Kilo able to take possession off his backboard. Can't get the reset. Now Doggo shoots. Andy, good save. Freakz now trying to clear. Pop from Kilo. Andy able to get the read, though, but he's out of bean. Huntu getting that ball to the corner. That one's down. Here comes Sentinels, but not a great shot. Here comes Kilo. Andy able to clear for now. JT plays it back in. Jam to the side. Now Sentinels with all the pressure. Starving the Freakz. Double commit from the Freakz, but no one there to capitalize. As the Sentinels looking to reset a little bit. Dangerous spot here. Here comes Huntu. That's on target, but hits it too soft. And Doggo able to get back in time. Now a minute and a half into overtime. JT looking mid with this ball. Gets the demo on Jam. Kilo's got no bean and can't get around it in time. Dude, I don't know what the heck is going on. This is ridiculous. As Kilo finds a save. Now back in the Sentinels half. Doggo gets a touch forward. Kilo over to JT. JT on target, and that's a wide open net. As 2 minutes into OT on the dot, the Sentinels take game one. Oh my goodness, dude. What the heck? Oh my goodness, what is going on? Let's see the shooting stats. Lots of shots. That's 10, 11 from the Freakz, 15 from the Sents. Not terrible. Not a terrible outclass in the shooting range, which makes sense. They only won by one. Dude, pick up. That was, I mean, interesting. Definitely an interesting first game here. I don't know, Kel. Dude, that was just weird. Like Sentinels had so many chances, and then they were just, like, awkward. Same thing with Freakz, though. Like, they had opportunities to score. They just didn't capitalize. There were some good saves either way, but when the net was open, they were just so awkward. But they're going to find one early here in Game 2. Yeah, Jam last back. Kilo playing fullback. Weird. Wild game one. So that ball's on target. Jam does get a touch. Not great, though. Still in a dangerous spot. As Huntu able to dunk Kilo. No, Andy can't get a read. Here comes JT, but Jam with a good save. Andy beats Doggo. Can't get another. Huntu, perhaps a fake. Does get a good look at the ball. Almost scores, but it looked a little wide, but JT accredited with a save. As Andy does pop, it gets pre-jumped by Jay. Now Kilo, little skim redirect. As Huntu 50s Doggo. Now Kilo keeping pressure. Andy with a flick over Doggo, but JT with a bump. Or with a 50, sorry. A jam off. Does get the reset. Pass down to Huntu. Huntu over to Andy. But JT reads it well. Now wide open net here for the Sentinels. Can they capitalize again? Can't find the bump. And Huntu able to scramble back in time. But now Freakz going the other way as Kilo finds a 50. Jam now looks to be on target. It's off the post, and Andy's plays it off to the side. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now this ball played down into the Freakz half. Unto able to find a touch off his backboard, but there's Doggo, and Doggo slots it top right. The Freakz unable to score any meaningful goal, I'd say. They scored the one in game 1 off of a wide open net. Haven't been able to punch one in quite yet. As that's a mistouch. Kilo off the corner to JT. JT off the backboard. Doggo electing not to go. Probably a smart choice. As that one's popped high. Andy played in. Andy double, but stays in the corner. That one's over to Andy. Andy looking shot, but read well by JT. Jam trying to find this ball mid. Here's Huntu. That's a shot, and that's a score. Maybe I should just talk crap more. I should just critique them all the time. You think they're listening and they're taking what I'm saying to heart? Maybe. Now Jam off the kickoff. Able to scoop it off kickoff. Now we have a tie game once again. 3 minutes left here in game 2. Jam just able to beat Kilo. Now what do we do from here? As Doggo does get that one over Huntu. Can't get it around Andy. Andy stays on. Does find a ceiling pinch towards net. JT gets one. That ball's on target. As Andy gets bumped. Now Kilo pushes it forward. Huntu has to scramble back. Does find one off his backboard. Does find a 50 on Doggo. Doggo able to push this one back towards net, but taken over by Jam. A dangerous spot here for Freakz. Need to get this ball out. Need to get some boost control. As Jam pushes that one forward. Doggo pushes it back. Now beat by Andy. Andy is able to stay with it, but only to a 50 with JT. As Jam now looking 50 with Kilo. Does find it. Now pushes this one out mid to Andy. Andy gets beat by Doggo. Now Huntu last back again. Little awkward. Does find a 50. Now Jam pushes it to the side. JT able to keep it in. As Huntu can't find his clearing touch. Now Doggo looking to get this one mid to Kilo, but Jam able to read that one. Freakz getting pushed back into their half once again. Feel like it's a common theme. Sentinels have been able to keep pressure more efficiently for sure in this game, but Freakz have been able to keep them from scoring most of the time. JT slows it down, 50s Huntu. Kilo jumps, gets one. Does find a 50 on Andy. Now Doggo with a pinch. That one's dangerous, but Huntu able to catch. Now popped high. Jam able to get a touch forward. Andy's there. Does collect. Does get one to the backboard, but Kilo reads well. Now Huntu out. That one's to Jam. Jam beat by Doggo. Now Andy goes. That's a shot saved by JT. Now Huntu last back once again. That one's over him. JT, that one's on target. And Andy unable to read it. Huntu has been last back a lot today. In awkward situations. JT able to put the Sentinels in the lead once again. Now 37 seconds left in game 2. Jam does get a good kickoff, but JT able to read it. Get a good pinch out. Huntu pushes it to the side. Can't follow. Kilo does get one over Jam. Now Andy has to go all the way back. Does get his corner. Does get it over Doggo. That one's to Kilo. Kilo with a catch. Kilo with a little flick. As this one just killing time. But he does get a pass. Doggo opts to play safe with the lead in hand. Does get a little pinch forward. Kilo with the skim. Andy with the pop. Now Doggo jumps. Looking to kill this ball here, and it does find the turf in the corner. the Sentinels steal another game. Ten shots to 7. Yeah, it's about the same deficit with time, I would say. Sentinels have definitely looked like the better team here. We will see if that continues in Game 3. Freakz, though, first game OT, second game only lose by 1. You definitely feel like these games are winnable, but you just get scored on early and have to fight back. A common theme, it feels like. They give up the early goals, and then they claw their way back only to get it taken away at the very end. Demoralizing. As Huntu does get a touch forward. JT able to push this ball out. Andy does get a touch in. Now going the other way after the demo. As Doggo, that's a shot. Jam does get a touch to the side. Huntu down to Doggo. Kilo off the backboard looking double tap. Does find it, but Huntu with the goal line save. As that's a wide open net for JT. Not entirely sure where the Freakz went. Andy turns, gets dunked. Huntu runs away. Runs away scared. It's now a 2-0 lead for the Sents. If you're the Freakz, it's not looking good. You've been here before. You've lost here before. But plenty of time on the clock. As Jam finds one forward. Played away by Doggo. Huntu collects, pops. Trying to find one around Doggo, but can't. Andy collects, does get one over JT. Does find one forward. Kilo pops high. 2 go for Freakz again. Huntu into the corner. JT air dribble. 50 on Andy. Jam collects into the corner. Kilo down to JT. JT mid. Doggo unable to get there in time as that one is played out for now. As Doggo pushes it into the corner. Steals the boost. That one goes mid. Jam on. Does get demoed, though. Now JT doesn't look like he got the reset. Looking ground pinch, but Huntu with a save. Now Kilo plays it back. Doggo touch to the side. Andy. Wall. Can't find the double. As JT 50's in front of his net. Now Doggo gets a touch out. Huntu jumps. Gets beat by JT. Andy off his backboard. Does get one. Does beat Doggo. Kilo catches. Corner boost. Off the wall. Now Pop. Doesn't quite find what he's looking for. And Doggo takes over. Touch around. Andy pops high. Over to Jam. Jam trying to get that one mid, but Doggo takes it away. Now Doggo with a pinch. That one high again. Huntu gets one forward, but JT able to keep offensive pressure, but here comes the other way. That one's off the backboard. Jam takes a shot. JT a little awkward here, but that one a good pass over to Kilo in the corner. Now Andy's going. Touch over to Huntu. Huntu looking shot, but can't quite find the touch. As Jam gets beat, now Kilo goes. Kilo, touch, shot. I assume we were looking reset, because it did look like he was angling his car for the reset and just froze Andy on the goal line. I assume that's what happened. Kilo does like his flip resets. I can attest to that. JT does get beat to that boost. Kilo 50 with Andy. As Huntu takes over but gets beat out by Doggo. Now Doggo gets demoed. Jam going the other way. Reset. Touch forward. Save from JT. Now Freakz got to get back on defense as Jam does get there in time. Kilo. Back flip. Andy bang. Andy can't find another. Kilo. Touch. Corner. On 250s. Andy beats. Now that ball's high. A skim from, I think it was Doggo. As Jam catches. Jam flicks. Does get it past one. Can't get it past another. And his team playing passive. Bold strategy when you're down 2 with this much time left. As Huntu pinches it across the net. Andy can't find the touch forward. Does get a beat, though. Now trying to get this ball mid for his team as JT bangs out to Kilo. Kilo, that's on target. Huntu, no bean. Does get up. Does find a touch. Does find the save. As time winds down, you only got a minute left. Now Andy looking shot. That one's past Kilo, and that one's slotted bottom left. Now down 2 still. There is time. You need quick ones, but there is time. Down 2. As Jam off his backboard does find one forward. Great 50 from Doggo who stays on. Reset pop over the last one and seals the game here with 38 seconds left in game 3. Big 50. Great reset. Didn't get a lot of power on it, but you don't need to when the net's that wide open. Now Doggo looking to clip, looking to farm. never mind. Oh no, want to. Oh no, brother. Yo, that's crazy, Doggo. You're on an 85 stream streak is ridiculous. I understand that you stream 95, 90-ish, 95% of the games. But that's ridiculous. Genuinely. That's crazy. Reset. Alright. Pinch bottom left. Oh, no. Yeah. 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 Brutal. And they were in it, man. They kept them close until that last game, but what are you going to do? Lincoln Sentinels. The clean sweep. We're going to see if we got a... Let me pay out real quick, actually. And we'll see if we got an interview going. I am back in here with the Lincoln Sentinels. How do we feel, gentlemen? It's a good game. How do we feel about our win today?
Backpack was nice for a lot of that series. Kind of thought about getting out towards the end of there, but yeah, I mean, it was good. Shooting in game 1, we kind of don't need to talk about. But...
I was like genuinely laughing. Like,
yeah, and I think that's the only reaction.
I think it was the Doggo pass to JT.
No.
Off the post.
No.
That sent me, but yeah, man.
It was good pressure.
You guys had great pressure.
I mean, it's a good bounce back, right?
Yeah.
Last week was rough. Just kind of got outplayed a little bit, had a bit of a rough series. So feels good to have, I'd say, a bit of a better one this time.
So obviously, Santa Carla number 5 team. You guys came out, probably looked the best you guys have looked all season. Really coming into form here towards the end of the regular season. How do we feel about the rest of our regular season here? How do we feel?
I mean, obviously we have a very tough schedule. We got Arcadia next, which
Yeah, it's a tough one.
probably
That's a tough one.
like that.
Artist.
That's probably the clearest one we should win. Respect
Whoa.
Koa. Like,
Nah, I
team
disagree
is-
completely.
Okay, now the caveat to that, Calgary might not have Matt, and I don't think we'll have Matt. So maybe depending on who they get, but we have Arcadia, Calgary, Hanoi. So
Hanой's a tough
that's
one.
a pretty hard last 3, especially that last week.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, feels like, I mean, we probably should clinch this week now. We, at the very least, like, should get in with these 5 wins. So I'm happy with it. Happy again we showed up against that. Santa Carla have been a good team this season, and I think Jam was probably an upgrade for them. So definitely a team I'm happy to be beating.
Kilo, JT,
Yeah.
you guys got anything to add to that, or?
I'm gonna aim for 3 crossbars against the mages, at least.
Crossbars in or crossbar out?
Definitely
knows?
out.
I'll
There's
keep
only one answer to that.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to own goal off the crossbar for you.
Preach.
Anyway, gents, that was fun, kind of.
Yeah. Nice quick night for you.
Yeah, 2 sweeps. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I ate between games, and the energy drop off was crazy. I was like, oh my goodness. And then obviously the game 1 was hilarious, so it got the energy back up a
Yeah.
little bit, but oh my goodness. All right, boys. Congratulations on your win. I'm proud of y'all, especially Doggo, Les, JT, and Kilo.
I didn't do
Um,
anything. Like, what do you mean? I did nothing.
No,
until
you did-
Game 3.
You did so much. Kilo missed
I
all of
was-
his resets.
I think I was king of the
did.
midfield. I felt like I had impact, and yet I had no points. So I think I was just midfield gaming.
Dude, the double dunk reset goal was pretty gross, though.
Yeah, that one was nice.
Yeah,
Thanks
Kilo
for passing.
Kilo wishes you could get resets like that.
You had a good double.
I'm gonna get them on
That
you
double was clean.
Yeah, you're gonna get you in your dreams. You'll get a reset on me.
next week, Koa.
Yeah, we'll
It's
see.
gonna happen.
Yeah, who's gonna cast that one, Doggo?
Hopefully Stewie or Mincy. But we'll see. I mean, we'll find out.
All right. Yeah. Congratulations, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Absolutely.
All right. That'll do it for me. I assume we're back tomorrow. I have not looked at the stream schedule, but I assume we're back tomorrow with more Prism War Pixel shenanigans. So make sure you guys come back, and I'll see you guys later.